Wondering how you can get connects on Upwork for free? I just found out last night as I was live here on the channel about a seemingly new way to get up to 30 free connects each month by doing some very simple tasks that in turn, as a bonus, help you get clients. So you can get free connects and free clients. So it just seems like the perfect mashup if you ask me. Now, before we dive in, I want to ask you, go to your Upwork homepage and let me know if you see this free connects feature on your homepage. It should be right on the right side. You can drop a comment below letting me know if you see it. If you don't, let me know. Let's discuss that. And I'm saying this because in my previous videos about free connects, I get a lot of people saying that they didn't get them. Now, unfortunately, that's totally out of my hands. I'm simply reporting on what Upwork officially says. This one I was able to test and I did get the 30 free connects on my account. But those other ones, since they are sign-in bonuses for when you create a new account, my account's too old for that and I cannot test those. So I really appreciate you guys sharing your experiences in the comments, so maybe you can help each other out. Let's discuss this. I'll be right there answering your comments as well. But without further ado, let's talk about free connects. That's why you're here. Hold on, let me actually screen record. That would be helpful, Sylvia. So you can see we're just on the Upwork homepage. So you can see your job feed, and right here to the right hand side, you see how many connects you have. Yes, I have a shit ton, and because I haven't been using them, that's why I went live last night to use up some of them. I had 170. And by the way, these are just free connects that I've been accumulating because I haven't been sending proposals. If you don't know, Upwork gives you, just for being on a platform, 10 free connects each month, which is not a lot, but still helps. So if you click here on the connects, you'll see this button that says free connects. And I was very intrigued when I saw that because, like I said, connects are gold and we want to have as many as we can. So in terms of the tasks that earn you free connects, you have it right here. So they say earn connects, get 30 connects next month. Oh, next month? Okay. So maybe these only count for next month, but you get 30 connects next month by completing tasks that help you find works. And then they send you to the page how to earn free connects that I'll link below, as I always do. I didn't see any information about this new earn connects thing here, so maybe they haven't updated it, which is weird since they did link it here. Anyway, this will restart next month and I'll be able to earn another 30. And they also say that the balance may take up to 24 hours to update. So if you complete these tasks, don't worry, you can check in 24 hours and then you can worry. But don't worry right away if you don't see the connects. So the tasks themselves are: find a job and submit a proposal. So your typical Upwork behavior, finding a job and submitting a proposal, yes. In that case, you do have to spend connects to earn connects. But if you find a job that is like 7 connects, which nowadays they are not as rare. I feel like they are lowering the amount of connects. Let me know in the comments if you've been experiencing that. Last night when I was live and sending proposals, I noticed that the maximum I saw was 17 for a job, and I saw a lot of them for 7. So I don't know if it's my jobs, my industry, or what's about that. But let me know if you work in different things, how the connects are going for you. So you can submit a proposal to get free connects. You can boost your profile for 1 day, which I typically do not recommend. But if you go here to boosting your profile, I think you can boost for 1. They will tell you that it's very low, but I think you can do it. It says it's lower than average, but I think you can game the system. Don't tell Upwork I said that, but I think you can spend 1 connect to get 10 free connects. Let me know if you tried that. I haven't, clearly, because it's not checked. I did find a job and submit a proposal. Another thing you can do is enable the availability badge for 1 day, which this one is what I think is like minimum 2 a day, because I think minimum 14 connects per week, it's the minimum. So would be 2 a day. I don't know if you need to do a full week, question mark. But again, it's not something I like doing. Let me know if you had a different experience with boosting or the availability badge. I haven't found it to be very beneficial. I actually think I did a video on that. I think that's the right corner. I'll link any videos that are relevant in there as we go, because I've done a lot about Upwork. Another thing you can do is respond to an offer. So if a client sends you an offer for a job, you accept the job, or maybe if you decline, you can also get the free connect. But you get connects for getting an offer, for responding to an invitation. So if you're invited for a job, I know you probably won't be if it's a newer account, but still there. If you have an active contract, you'll earn then free connects as well. Those are the ways you can earn free connects, and you can track your progress right here. Now, lastly, as something I always say whenever I talk about connects, is how you can make them last longer. And that is key, because if you run out before the end of the month, before they give you some free ones again, it costs, if you don't know, I believe it's still 15 cents per connect. Yeah. So my rule of thumb when it comes to saving your connects and using them wisely is 1, send proposals only to jobs that fit your skills and your interests. This should be obvious. It can be easy to just send more proposals just because you want a higher chance to getting a job, but make sure that you're sending them to the right jobs. Also, I always say this, don't start boring. Don't start with a, hey there, how's it going? Because when clients are looking at the freelancers who apply for the job, they will only see a very brief part of your proposal. And whether or not they click to see more will depend on what you wrote. So you can imagine like having even just 10 freelancers applying, all saying, hey there. And if you say, let's do this or something crazy like that, it'll just make it more likely that they'll at least choose to read the rest. I'm not going to say they will choose you for the job, but it breaks the mold and it catches their attention. I will also say, don't forget about your profile. Even if you send the best proposals in the world, if your profile sucks and if the client happens to go back to your profile, see more, and it's, oh wait, the proposal was great, but the profile sucks. Did they maybe use AI for the proposal? Which one is real? Which one should I trust? And I always say that the profile isn't set in stone. It isn't something you create once when you create the account and you set it and forget it. You need to keep updating it as you learn more about your industry, as you up-level your skills. So check it, like I would say, at least every 6 months, maybe once a quarter, at the very least once a year. And I need to remind myself of that as well, because it's really important to keep your profile up to date. And obviously I mentioned this before while we were talking about boosting the profile and the availability badge, but I also don't recommend boosting your proposals. I typically say, unless you have a great proposal that works, then boost it. But I also think if you have a great proposal, it should be able to live on its own. That's essentially the last update, or the latest update. It's not the last one on this channel. I'm pretty sure you guys keep searching for free connects and I keep making these videos for you. So again, remember to comment down below if this is working for you. If you don't see the feature at all, let us know and let's help each other out down in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video, whatever it is. I haven't filmed in so long, I don't know how to finish a video. Bye.